welcome to another Doncaster Motorcycles YouTube video. Today I'll be swapping out the steering head bearings on this Kawasaki Z1000 SX. It's failed its MOT, they're a bit notchy, well they're very notchy, so they need replacing. Pretty straightforward stuff. If you've never seen it before, that might be an interesting video for you to watch. I'm going to do it in a time lapse. Have I mentioned that already? I don't know. So it's going to be super quick, but it'll give you an idea of what the job entails and what kind of procedure I take. Thanks for watching. Right, so first things first, we've got to get all the tools out and get the bike up in the air so we can take the wheel out, then the forks out, and eventually take the yokes out. So I've not prepared all the tools, so as you can see I'm backwards and forwards a bit to the toolbox. I'm trying a new method here. Normally I'll just put them straight up on the ABBA stand. But this time I've tried the double paddock stand and then I go for the ABBA option to help. It wasn't as efficient as what I expected, as I'll explain in a second. But she's up in the air. Okay, that wasn't my normal procedure. I usually go just straight for the ABBA stand on these. I tried doing something I thought might be more efficient, but it's not. It's got the same end result. We are up in the air with the front wheel out, front end suspended, and I'm ready to dismantle take the forks out, drop the yokes, take the bearings out. But I thought at this point I'll try and get you a visualization on what we can see. When we MOT, we're feeling for notchiness. So basically your steering should glide even, from left to right. You see this, you have to pay super attention. Well, see how it's centralised there? It sort of drops into a ridge. That's super bad. Sometimes it can get a bit gritty, feel a bit notchy, but when it's dropping in like that, that's a serious sort of notchiness. And basically what that'll be trying to do, as you're riding along the road, it'll be trying to centralise constantly. You'll be rounding off that ridge, so you'll not glide smooth around the roundabouts, around the corners and stuff. So it's really hard to get on camera. There, you can see how it sort of drops in and ricochets from left to right. Boing, 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 yeah, dead central. So, that was you could see that on the video. We'll see that one plate back. I don't know right now, but we'll have to just see later. So, right, we'll carry on with the time lapse and you can see me rip the front end out. Sounds a bit rough that. Take the front end out and the yokes out and then the bearings, and I'll maybe have another chat to you. So this procedure is pretty much the same on most motorcycles. So yeah, front wheel out, mudguard off, forks out, then you undo the top yoke, take the top yoke off. There's a castellated nut usually holding the bottom steering stem in, so we take that away. Once that comes out, the bottom yoke comes out. So yeah, there I am, taking the bottom yokes out, the bearings are out, and then I'll proceed to take out the races. Then, okie smoky, right, we've got the steering stem out. Sorry about that. Well, if you're watching it, we're in time lapse anyway, but I was too busy chatting and stuff to pay too much attention to the camera. But as you can see here, is a rusty race. Rusty race. Not super bad, but bad enough is bad enough. That looks like the worst, to be fair. And that's the one that's got the corroded ridge in there. There we go, there's the bottom bearing. So these are ball bearing steering head bearings. knock that off. There we go, you see the state of that. So I'm going to replace them with the cost-effective All Balls taper bearing kit. Use them quite often. Sometimes you go around the genuine route, but sometimes the All Balls is more cost-effective and a bit of a better bearing. So the new bearing, the races will be installed in the frame. There you go, nice and shiny. I'll pack them with the ACF grease, anti-corrosion grease. I use that on just about everything. And then she'll be good to go. She'll have a smooth sweep. So back to the time lapse. Yeah, I do keep calling it the ACF grease. It's by the same company, but it's called Corrosion Block. It's a blue grease. I like to pack the I use it on a lot of stuff, but yeah, pack the bearings with this grease before installing them on the stem and in the frame. And then for the longevity, it's much better that way. So you pack them, get loads in there. So I'm showing you the time lapse is super fast. It's very hard to keep up. So basically, I'm showing you the castle nut tool that I use to torque the head bearings down. So the new head bearings are fitted, the races are fitted, yokes in. Oh, I can't keep up with myself. I'm nearly done. So pretty much all back together. Front wheel going in, mudguard going on. And then I just obviously double check to make sure everything sweeps as it should. And then... Right, okay, so you've seen the time lapse. It's all fitted. New steering head bearings in, all greased up, all torqued up, all nipped up. Everything's tight, everything's back together. So before I take it off the stand, if you just, this way, you show the sweeping arc of the steering. No boing in the middle. So she's going sweeping from left to right very smoothly. Everything's all good, the wheel rotates nice and sweet. So there's no play, pulling backwards and forwards, nothing there. Sweet part, that's good, that's all good. So I can take it all off the stand now and do the MOT. Thanks for watching. So me and Hayden just taking it off the stand now. Job complete, can go into the MOT bay, be registered for the MOT, and the MOT can be done.